Most B2B vision statements create cringe. So we cast them aside, never to use them, never to talk about them, and hide them index everywhere. But the way that we do B2B vision statements attracts customers to our door every week that wants to go all in. And it's a simple switch in how you frame it from about you to about us. In today's video, we're going to show you how to eliminate the cringe and use your vision statement that our customers use to get up to 5 leads per week to their LinkedIn. That with customers that want to go all in, not ones that want to buy something small or try it out, customers seeking change and want to work with you to do it. But before we do, my name's Tom Moore. I'm the founder of CounterpartOS, and we help founders that are in B2B find and close their first partnership deal by doing it with them. To date, we've generated up to $62 million in revenue for the B2B businesses we work with. And it all comes from our lessons that were hard earned in my first company, which I founded, which went from 6 to 8 figures with 6 partners in 24 months. Partnerships changed our life. We want more of you to try this out in order to grow your business versus relying on venture capital. So let's get into the inside today and let's try to eliminate the cringe and unlock conversations that will grow your business and attract partners and transformational clients by just helping you redirect the vision statement. Now, let's start with what most B2B businesses do. Most B2B businesses generate a vision statement that is focused either on the product they're trying to push, or it's just about them and their company's goals. So their reason for why as a company is about them. It's either the product that they've built, hey, everyone can look at it, or it's about us and what our goals are to know what we should shoot for. Cool. This is what it looks like though, and this is why it creates cringe. So I used to do the same. Our vision statement was reimagining how veterans get tech jobs. It also was 1 million veterans in tech jobs by a certain date. I think it was like 2022. Sounds really cool. Sounds like something you could motivate the team with and provide some direction. But here's what it does in practice when you introduce it, or it's the first thing a prospect sees. The first thing they're going to see is pain. I didn't know that veterans are suitable for tech jobs, and I didn't even know that was a pain to address. That's pretty cool. But now the individual is focused. They're now aware of a pain point that they weren't aware of. Then what it does is it then focuses you down on product. If I say things like reimagining or getting someone like veteran tech jobs and then immediately show you a product, everything is closed down on what is different about your company and what it's built versus where your company is going. After what happens when they understand that you're building a product or you're doing something different, they're going to go down to focus. Oh, this is what I can use this company for. I might not need it right now, or I may need it, but now I know what your focus is. I know where you can slot into my day. And in B2B, this is really disastrous territory because they can qualify out of speaking to you when it's the right time. It's like, hey, it's not the right time. If you're selling B2B, especially to enterprise, you get that a lot. Last but not least, because we've now focused on your value and a very simple goal of where you're going based off pain, your prospects then constrain you. Okay, I know to work with this company when I have this pain point. That is what they're focused on with their product. All of that happens because you've made your vision about you and not about what a vision statement's supposed to be for, which is inspiring belief. So if we want to avoid this and only attract leads when they have a pain point to leads that buy that are all in on what you're trying to really achieve, then we must understand that some people and most people require some form of belief before they act. And if you're a new business and you're trying to get companies to do something novel, bold, that changes the game, then they do need belief before they act. And so the vision statement that I call the lofty vision statement is a different one that actually inspires belief before action versus causing focus and constraint. So what did that look like for my business? Well, I only did this when I was almost running out of cash. That's when I finally got some courage. But by applying that courage, we went from reimagining how veterans get tech jobs as a vision statement, all about us and our product, to solving underemployment. We uncovered that the underemployment rate was a huge problem, and it didn't just have to do with veterans, us. It had to do with the whole economy. And so we thought, well, it's 39%. What is the almost impossible goal that we could run at that shows the whole market that we want to change it, not just set a goal for our company in order to exist? And so we chose solve underemployment as an impossible goal. Now, the first reason why this creates conversation and attracts people that are all in, that already have belief, is because it highlights the opportunity versus a pain point. Very, very different first pass orientation. Because we highlight the opportunity, we highlight that it is a market challenge, not a product innovation. And by highlighting a market challenge, not a product innovation, we invite more people to join us because we are yet not sold on what it is we need to do in order to change it. Another win for another stranger coming to your site. It looks like I could contribute to this challenge. I want to help with this challenge, not I need this product. What that invites is discernment versus focus. So rather than the customer focusing us down, not asking any questions, they reach out to us to see, are we actually the people that are going to solve employment? Are we really exposing a market opportunity I didn't know about? Are they actually inviting us in? That discernment and playing at the devil's advocate is what attracts people that are about, that have belief, that want to act, but don't know who to partner with and don't know who to work with. And so we want that discernment over focus every time, because the discernment creates the action from someone to reach out to you to see what you're talking about. And then last but not least, once they've discerned and gone, hey, I think you're actually who you say you are, then we get to discussion. And the great thing about discussion is that we can find out what is going on. We don't need to be swayed off as it's the right time, or we're not sure if it's the right time. We want to talk with people that are unsure. We just want to talk with people. We want to see if they want to contribute to the market change that we are. And all of a sudden, we start getting leads instead of people disqualifying themselves out. And so, very inviting, very attractive, no cringe. On the other hand, all about you, not very inviting, very closed and focused. And all of those things coming together can come off really egotistical unless you get the words right. So it's cringy. You use stuff that dilutes it, like reimagine, and you sound like a consultant. And then all the things you set out not to be when you started are all the way that you advertise your front door when they come in. But if you are okay with being uncomfortable, okay with it not all being sold by you, which is trickier for most B2B founders than you think, then you can adopt a market vision and make it about us, because opportunity is inviting. Market challenges are inviting. Discernment allows inviting to happen from a point of leverage for someone that's feeling unsafe or new to something. And discussion in your response allows you to build belief and allows a customer to act. All of this screams us, which isn't cringy. You definitely is. Us, not cringy. You definitely is. And so we at Counterparts give all of our founders the lofty vision framework in order to create a market vision, because it gets us 5 per leads per week that are all in on people that want to believe, not act. And so if you can thrive in the uncomfortable and you can stop making it about yourself and you can appear open-minded in the direction you're going versus about what you've already built, and you're okay with naming the uncomfortable truths in the market that people don't want to discern with, then you can get the same results of 5 leads per week too by creating a market vision and not a product vision. If you want this framework and all of our other frameworks, you can grab it down in the link below in our school community, or if you want to work with us, you can click down below too. But I've found this is a phenomenal tool in attracting people that want to go all in from day one versus sounding like a cringy loser that just left their consulting job.